Yo, what's going on, guys? The Kitty G on EGTV, and we're back again with another video. We beat Leicester away from home at the King Power Stadium 2-0. Yes, Arsenal beat Leicester 2-0, and we're going to be getting into the whole game. We're going to be talking about everything around the game. I'm going to be bringing on the boys and the girls. Everybody's going to come in for the match reaction and the player ratings. We're going to do two videos. We're going to do one today, one tomorrow. And if you haven't already checked it out, go check out the Discord server. If you guys don't already know, Gunnar World Discord server, we're working in conjunction with them. The link is in the top of the video right there. Guys on Arsenal Inside Out Facebook group, we're also working with them. So shout out to Arsenal Inside Out Facebook group. We're going to be getting into the game. We're going to be talking about the match. We're going to be talking about Emil Smith-Rowe's goal. We're going to be talking about Gabriel Magalhaes, where he ranks with the top center backs in world football, not even world football, in the Premier League. Personally, I think he's top 10, maybe even top 5. We're going to talk about Ramsdale's form. We're going to talk about Ramsdale's performance today and how Ramsdale has been a revelation since he's come into Arsenal's team. And whoever is doing the scouting at Arsenal right now, you got to give them a round of applause, because some of the players that have come in, they've all hit the ground running. So shout out to all of them. Shout out to all the men. And yes, let's get this show started, guys. You already know what it is. The Kitty G on EGTV. We're gonna get this show going. We're gonna get people in here talking about the game, talking about what's going on, what's happening, everything else. And people in the chat, do me a favor, hit that like button, because once again, the negative Nellies, aka the spammers, have hit us again with those dislikes. So let's get these likes up. Let's get this stream to at least 100 likes to circumvent the negativity coming from those guys. Hit those like buttons, people. Yes, and let's get this show started. You already know what it is. Let me give you my match reaction. I generally felt like first 20 minutes, we dominated them. We scored 2 goals. We did what we had to do. We kept it moving. Then after that, we slowed down a little bit. We slowed down, and we had to defend for our lives. Ramsdale saved us numerous times. The beautiful save from the free kick. What a save it was. And then Tavares clearing it off the line. Wonderful performances from Gabriel Magalhaes. Wonderful performance from Tavares. We have an issue on our hand. Do we play Tierney? Do we play Tavares going forward? Smith-Rowe. Wow. Smith-Rowe, his ceiling is sky high. I got a shout out to Smith-Rowe. His finishing is getting better. He's getting in on the goal sheet. Saka got an assist from a corner. So many performances throughout the whole pitch. Also, we have to talk about is not Tottenham. Tottenham are dead. We know Tottenham, but is Leicester on the decline? Is Leicester falling down the pecking order for these teams? We need to talk about Leicester also. We need to get into Leicester. We're going to talk about Gabriel Magalhaes. We're going to talk about our set piece coach, because our set piece coach has been doing a good job with our set pieces, defending and scoring. We've been scoring a lot of goals from set pieces, and we've been defending very, very well. And I like that. I'm very happy about that, right? Also, let me tell you one more thing. We need to speak about this. Let's not have this Arteta conversation every single week, but the team has been performing better. At what point can we start saying this is the reality of the situation now? Arsenal are starting to look better. Because at the moment, we're 9 games unbeaten. We're starting to perform better. We're starting to see better results. If this continues, then we can start to say it's a reality. Right now, I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Right now, I'm just happy. I'm in a mood. Liverpool dropped points. Man City dropped points. Manchester United beat Spurs, so Spurs dropped points. Chelsea won. Arsenal just keep ticking away. And we keep ticking away, we might see ourselves in a higher position at the end of the season. But yeah, let's get the show started. You already know what it is. Kitty G on EGTV. Bang. Yes. So the first person I got on is Collin. Collin, what do you think about the game, bro?
Bro, that was mint. Yeah, mint. Let's just break this shit down, right? Forget the way in which we battered Leicester in that first half, right? Because Leicester were all over the place for both of our goals, right? It's the minuscule details that people miss out on, right? One thing you'll constantly see pundits and everyone else praise Chelsea and Man City and Liverpool for is their work rate off the ball. Our work rate off the ball today, fantastic. Fantastic. And the way in which we regained our defensive shape the second we lost the ball, bro, I I can't praise it any more than that. It's not even the performance, mate. It's those minor details that you look out for. And it's those minor details that we'll see us shoot us up the league. So whether we get top 4 or not, I don't know. However, right now we're doing our thing, taking it one game at a time. Don't worry about, the league and whatnot. But at the same time, if you'd asked us, would you take us being in the top 6, 10 games in? I think everyone with a brain would have said, yeah. So it's going good, man. It's going good.
It's not even that. The draw versus Crystal Palace is now not looking like the worst result. Big up Show. Show's gonna go next. The draw versus Liverpool drawing against Brentford and certain teams performing bad against Brentford doesn't make that result look so bad now that we've lost, now that we've been down players. And the Crystal Palace result today versus Man City makes me feel a little bit better about our draw versus Man City. But Show, what's your take on this game? Tell me how you're feeling. Are you gassed? Are you getting ahead of yourself, or are you calm?
I'm not getting ahead of myself, my guy. You know what I am doing though, yeah? Because I remember, like, after that last international break, I remember it was put out there, innit? How much points do we think that we could all bag and all of these kind of things? And I remember saying, I want 15 out of 15. Right now, I think we're on 11. Is it 11, isn't it?
No, 17.
No. In the last, so since
the last couple of games, and like before Palace, I think, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, either way, we're en route. Like the only ones I fucked up on was the Brighton and Palace games. No, I think Brighton was before the international, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. Brighton, and then we drew against Palace, and then meltdown started.
And then since then we've won all of our games, and we're on point, and we've had a lot of hard games. Like, I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, we battered Villa." Listen, before going into that game, it was a hard game, right? We're on track. Again, going into the Leicester game, again, mad hard game. We're on track, bro. We're on track. We're doing all right. Okay. And I'll take it all day. But big up the comment section. Big up Collin. Big up Egal. Who's that? Musti. Big up Musti as well, yeah? And big up to everyone. Like, subscribe. Let's move. Arsenal win. Everyone's in happy spirits. I've had a few juices. I ain't even smoked more. Anyway, so yeah, man, big up everyone in it, like, you know.
There you go. Let's go to Mo next. Mo, how you feeling, bro? Unmute yourself.
Bro, I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great. Let's go. What a win, man. What a win. Everybody said that we needed to pass a big test, and today was that test, man. I mean, from the first minute to the end of the first half, we totally bossed that game. Second half, we managed to show that we can win in different ways. If it's not going the way you planned it to go, you got to defend well, man. And we dug deep and we got the win. So I'm very pleased with that.
Bless. All right, we also got Cam here. Cam, how you feeling?
Cam, my guy.
Right.
Right, still, I'm all right, man. Like,
bro, I gotta Cam. Stop disrespecting this team, bro. Stop saying we're gonna lose to every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
What do you mean, bruv? If I say we're gonna win, we're gonna lose, bruv. So I say we lose, so we win, innit?
Oh, okay, so you're doing the reverse psychology thing.
He's trying.
Bro, every time I say we lose, we win, and every time I say we're gonna win, we lose, bruv. I can't be asked for it no more. But I didn't even. But I predicted we was gonna lose today, but I didn't even do my prediction, fam. I was like, yeah, we're gonna lose, bruv.
Okay.
But hey, it's what it is, bruv. We almost didn't lose. We were lucky. We were lucky today.
What?
Yes, man. You heard what I said.
Who impressed you, though? Who impressed you?
We weren't lucky, Cam. Stop that. Stop it. Stop.
Nah, we were lucky,
Stop it.
We were lucky.
We got
but personally, I can't say Ramsdale, and apart from him, I mean, in the first half, I was saying on the space, Ben White just needs to stop them stupid little challenges he was doing. And he, fair dues to him, he actually did. I'll tell you that my top 3 players was Ramsdale, White, and Gabriel.
Tavares had a good game. Conga had a good game.
No. I'm not saying no one had a bad game. What I'm saying is them three boss it. If it wasn't for them three, we would have even with them 2 goals, we would have lost the game. Because like Barnes was close twice. Like I'm sorry if both them chances on target, they would have both gone in. Keeper weren't saving them.
No. You can't say that, Cam. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, he got put through, but they weren't close chances, though, brother.
They were close, bro. They just went past the post. They were close.
Maybe we're talking about 2 different chances.
They were close enough, bruv. But apart from that, obviously, come on, we did the thing. We managed to hold on. I mean, that first half of the second half, that first sort of 20 odd minutes was, I mean, I'm so glad he didn't score. You know what I'm saying? Because if they had scored in that first 20 minutes of the second half, we would have been fucked. But luckily they didn't. But after that, we sort of after that sort of 70th minute part, we sort of, whether it was us, whether it was a formation change, or it was just the fact that Leicester ran out of steam, we sort of started controlling the game again. But I mean, from I'd say the 25th minute to the 70th minute, we looked fucking dodgy as usual. But like I say, Gabriel and Ben White and Ramsdale were just on ball today. Like they were on fucking madman territory today. They were like ballers, like MJs, and they were on their MJ. They were in their MJ today.
I 1 second. I got somebody in the background. I don't know who this is. Deno, you there? No, it sounds dodgy, bro. I'm gonna block you. Let's go to Samuel. Samuel, what are you saying?
What you big up the man, then, bro? Big up the man, then, bro. What you man saying? Yeah. Listen, today, yeah. Well, we got. I said it on Thursday, guys. I said Arsenal 2, Leicester 0, and we pammed these, man, bro. What? We pammed these, man, bro. We pammed. I predicted it, yeah. The man of genius, Genesis, bro. Genesis, yeah. Jamie Vardy, James Madison, 70 mil, pink 70 for that, like you mad, bro? You mad? If you pink 70 mil for that crap, Emil Smith Rowe showed him today levels, bro. Showed him levels, absolute levels, bro. Because I've had time to think about this as well. When the game was over, I was like, relax. But now the game's gone, bro. What can I say? Perfect way, man. I'm enjoying my weekend, bro. Tottenham got panned. Ollie stays in the job. It's more than you could ask for, bro.
Look, come on.
There you go. Everyone's hyped. Everyone's hyped. But yo, 1 second. As more
even Miss Mia's hyped. Say
Yeah,
Arsenal. Arsenal!
No, it's the Asna, bro. It's the Asna.
Arsenal!
Come on.
Arsenal, go! Yeah!
Yo, who impressed everyone today? Ramsdale. For me, Ramsdale was the man of the match, guys. What are you guys saying?
100%, bro. If it weren't for Ramsdale, this game, I doubt we win
I would
this
have
game.
given it myself.
What?
I think I would give it to Gabriel, but I'm not like mad that Ramsdale got it, but I see why he got it. I mean, I'm not complaining he got it. Like I can see why he got it. 100%. I can see why he got it.
Okay, what about you, Mohammed?
I'm just saying Gabriel was a pro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Egal. I thought Ramsdale was amazing today. I mean, that kind of performance just solidified his position as one of the top keepers in the league. He single-handedly kept us in the game in the second half. Had we conceded 1 goal, I think it would have been quite a nervy end to the game. But yeah, man, he was phenomenal today. It has to be Ramsdale for me, bro.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think Ramsdale is by far one of the best keepers at the moment on form in the Premier League, and I don't think it's even a stretch to say he's one of the best keepers right now. Full stop. The way he's performing, if he can keep it up at this level, everyone's eating their words on what they said about him preseason. And you know what? Show you're vindicated because you're one of the guys who said bring him in. If he's better than Leno, bring him in tomorrow.
Literally, I need to go find that stream again. I promise you, I swear, I need to go and clip myself saying it, like genuinely, innit? Because I remember on that stream, everyone, when I said it, everyone was like, "What?" And everyone looked at each other like, "What? What's he on?" And I'm like, listen, can he kick better? Is he better in the box? Like, can he like orchestrate his defense? I said, bring him in right now. Everyone was like, nah, fuck this guy. He's been relegated how many times? Bro. Look, listen, man. And this is another thing where I just want everyone to just moving forward, yeah. Before you say certain people are dead and shit and washed and all of these, just wait. Just fucking wait. Just chill. If they perform shit for us, then yeah, we go in. We go ham. We go ham. But before they've even kicked a ball in our shirt, let's just see what they can actually offer. Like, we don't know the structure that they're gonna come into. We don't know the players they're gonna be playing next to. Like all of these kind of things. Just wait. Like, just wait. Like after that,
I'm too scared.
SHOX, you're absolute SHOX. You hit the money. You're right on the money, bro. Because for me, people were writing these guys off without even them kicking a single ball for us. Yeah, and it's not even just Ramsdale. Look at someone like Nuno Tavares. Like for the money that we paid, this guy is a steal. Like Arteta literally went 6 for 6 in the transfer market, but social media went 0 for 6. So now what they're gonna say,
bro? And we're already seeing it right now because Bear Man and Moonwalking. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind people actually admitting that they might have got certain things wrong, but you wouldn't have needed to admit that if you would have just said, up until this point here, they've not been what I expect. However, let's see what happens in an Arsenal shirt. If you say that,
facts.
Then you've got no fucking apologizing to do. All you have to do then is just sit back and just wait for it to happen. If it does not go the way that you predicted it, or the fact, even if it goes the way that you actually did predict it and they do shit and red, then you can turn around and say, I knew it. I told you all this and that, rare-tete. But to come out and say specific words like they are shit, they're going to flop, waste of money, this and that, rare-tete, just chill, relax, man. We've seen worse players.
I didn't actually have a bad thing to say about Tavares, innit? It was just because of obviously what that the video that came out with him and him and the dogs, innit?
Yeah.
Let me just read this comment.
I always knew Tavares was kind of a baller, bro.
I'm not talking about anyone specifically.
Let me just read this comment and then we'll come back. So first thing, we win together, we lose together. Facts. My guy saying Arteta was man of the match. Then you got Palace. Palace beat City, but we drew against Palace and people complained. Well done, Arsenal. Well done, Arsenal. Killed the game after 18 minutes. Ramsdale was outstanding. We could still play. We could still play now.
We could still be playing now and still keep a clean sheet. Fucking fact.
Go.
Nothing was going past it, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing.
SHOX is treading stellar. Trendsetter. Call it catch near post distribution. Wow. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Hi, George. Tim, the Leeds fan, making fun of George. That's funny. We got Vibes FC saying, Mandem, we need to fill SHOX apology form. Definitely. What else is he saying? Daniel, 3-1 to Burnley. Oh yeah, that's something else. But yo, Aslan's here. Let Aslan have his say now. Aslan, what's your take on the game?
I got my brother Aslan still.
Yeah, bro.
Aslan, you there? Oh, he's on mute. He's probably talking to the TV or phone without knowing.
Yeah, I was talking to myself. Big
my convo with my missus or something. I was like, yeah, nah, I can't even lie. I was talking to myself, blood.
All right, go ahead.
Nah, big up. Yeah, look, today's result, I'm very happy. Look, I was doing a watch along with you earlier, Egal, and you know, I was saying in the first half, it was a very good start. Like the opening 20 minutes, maybe a little over, you know, we were going toe-to-toe with Leicester. And, you know, I'll be real, I didn't expect it. But what I saw of that away's performance was at a standard that I want to see my club at, doing that, producing that consistently. You know, the 2 goals that we both scored, you know, from the set piece from Saka, great delivery, and a great finish by Gabriel. But I feel I need to highlight how important to that play Benny Blanco, my guy, Benjamin White. Yeah,
Hey, bro, you should have copyrighted that. Egal, you're right.
Don't mind that,
Everyone's
bro.
saying that.
Bro, it's not exclusive to me. Anybody can use it. At the end of the day, we'll ask you, innit? So whether you want to call him Benjamin White, Benny Blanco, or even Benjamin LeBlanc, you know what I mean? You know, do what you want to do. But what? So
All
what
I
I'm trying
know
to
is
say
that
is,
I actually called him Benjamin Blanc. I didn't say
Yeah,
Blanco,
so-
I said Blanc.
bro, Ben
Blanc.
White. Yeah, look, Ben White. He was very
in a
important.
French way.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I continue.
But Ben White, at the moment, just before Saka whipped in the ball from that set piece, you saw Ben White and Gabriel shoulder to shoulder, and both of their markers in front of them. Yeah, and as Saka went into whipping the ball, Ben White initiated the movement. Right, he was the first one off the blocks. By doing that, he pulled his defender away from, made sure there was a bit of a gap. And then when Gabriel obviously ran on, he lost his marker. And obviously with the stature that he's at, great leap, great finish. So as much as we want to praise the assister and the goal scorer, but I also feel that, you gotta praise the at that moment, you got to praise the other teammates around them if they're doing those unselfish runs. And with the second goal, again, we were on that right hand side because I think we felt that their left flank was their weak link. And again, it started off from Saka. He put in a ball to Laka. It was a bit of a mistouch by Lacazette, and we got a little bit lucky. From one of their players playing the ball across the box. But again, who's there? Another one of our star boys from our academy, Emil Smith-Rowe. I don't want to hear any more of this Croydon De Bruyne talk, yeah? Now, look, I'm not disrespecting Croydon De Bruyne. The guy is world-class, yeah? But I don't want to give any of these football players names as nicknames for any of our players. Give our players the respect they deserve when they perform at the highest level that we expect them to do so. Yeah. Smith-Rowe, that late run into the box, perfect timing, tucked the ball in neatly. The ball was in the back of the net, made the net ripple. Lovely days. Love to see it. Yeah. And then once we went 2-0 up, for me, from what I could see that, we were starting to lose possession. But like we weathered the storm up until the end of the first half. And, at half time, we were speaking about how, look, we need the same level of intensity going into the second half. I don't want to see none of this sitting back and whatnot. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I think the first 12 to 15 minutes, Leicester were on top of us. They were bringing the game to us. And for me, from what I noticed, Tielemans, being their midfield general, he was pulling the strings. He was the one who was playing those killer passes and playing those balls over the top for their players to get in behind the space. But what it came down to was our keeper, Aaron Ramsdale. What a signing this guy has been. Wow. I did not expect him to have such an impact or an influence, in the games that he's featured. And look, this guy, his shot stopping, anyone who's doubted his shot stopping, it's clear as day, crystal. The evidence is there. This guy knows what he's doing. And overall, his presence in the box, the way he commands it, the way he communicates with his fellow players, his defensive line ahead of him, and his distribution. Everything has been on point from him today. A man of the match performance.
Yep.
And I believe it was given to him, so it was fully deserved. And look, as much as we were good in the attacking sense in the opening 20 minutes of the first half, I feel defensively, we gave a very good defensive performance playing away from home. Like our defensive line and our midfield line, there was structure. They weren't miles apart. They were very, very tight knit. And yeah, you know, Gabriel and Ben White also, you know, I take my hat off to them. They, you know, like we're seeing their partnership grow and grow. And yeah, you know, I'm just more excited to see more of this team going forward now. And yeah, you know, overall amazing game. Happy days, 3 points. And you know, we move up the table.
There we go. Just before we go any further, everybody watching on Facebook, just like I can see some of you guys watching on Facebook in the comment section right now, like my guy Jack, do me a favor, come join us on YouTube for the rest of the video. I'll be ending the video on Facebook. Shout out to Arsenal Inside Out Facebook group. You guys know we work in conjunction with them. Plus, we work in conjunction with the Discord server, Gunnar World. It's in the tag. So come join us on YouTube for the rest of the video, guys. Thank you. Now, shout out to the guys who've joined us. We got Uncle Laurie in the house. We got my guy doing his thing. Mohammed in the house also. Don't forget Show. Everyone else doing their thing. Collin, Aslan.
Egal, can I just say one thing before any of these men speak? Guys, everyone in the comment section, even everyone on the panel right now, yeah? Go ahead and go and smash that like button. We've got 28 listeners, right? Go and smash the like, because what we need to do is show haters cannot fucking win on this channel right now. The likes always have to outshine the dislikes. So if you're in here right now and you have not liked the fucking video, go ahead right now and go smash that like. Never, ever, ever will we have more dislikes on this channel than we do likes. Yeah, and that's a statement we have to make moving forward. There are a lot of haters in this YouTube world. Fuck them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Everyone go and smash that like, and if you ain't subscribed already, please, please, please. Egal has birthed a lot of people on this channel right here. I made my debut on Football World and RATING, all of this fan views type shit. I made my debut here, and I've progressed ever since. Guys, smash the like.
There you go. And yo, we got my guy Dens, but before Dens goes, go ahead, take it away, Uncle Laurie. Shout out to Uncle Laurie, by the way. The man was at the Emirates and joined the live stream.
Jeez, you went, yeah?
No,
Wait, no.
Man, that was Villa. That was the Villa game.
Yeah, I was about to say. It's not even at home today, bro. Like, empty stadium and that.
Go ahead.
In terms of based on today's performance, like I haven't got a lot to say in terms of anything bad, really. It was professional. It was what we've been screaming out for a long time. That first half performance, we hit the ground running, and it's what we need to do to teams. Like we've gone to Leicester 2 games in a row now. We've gone to the King Power, 2 games in a row. I've scored 5 goals there. Something certain other teams can't do. So this thing of Leicester was going to pam us and this, that, and rare tear. Fuck out of here, man. We're fucking Arsenal, mate. We're fucking Arsenal. But, yeah,
Man.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Oh my God.
As far as the game was concerned, yeah, as I said, professional performance, got the job done, 3 points in the bag. We move on to the next one, Watford. We should be able to deal with them as well. Like, I'm feeling confident. Like, the 3 games that we lost, 2 of them were we can hold account for because we weren't expecting much from them anyway. But outside of that, all this expectations that we've got for our team, they seem to be meeting them at the moment. So hopefully January, it's a little while away, but January brings a few more signings in, and we can push on for that top 4 spot. At least, bare minimum.
There you go. Dens, go ahead, bro. Take it away.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I mean, I
Dens
think
looking
it's got
like
it.
Slim Shady in the house. The hat.
Okay, I thought that was them from Twitter, you know. I was about to say, oh, my guy. But yeah, big up.
Yeah, I think he's. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a performance we've been waiting for a while for. I think it was a bit of a, like, the first half I thought was similar to what we saw against Villa. I thought, like, we came out as soon as we got the 1 goal, we were going for the second. which we don't see that often. Like a lot of the time, we're known to push back when we.
Sorry to cut you. I should have said away day performance. We've been
100%. Yeah, like, I think all we wanted today was what we've seen against Villa and Tottenham, and that's once we get one to keep going, and that's what we did. I thought defensively as well. I thought we were exceptional. Gabriel got the goal, but I think other than that, he was just good all-round performance. I thought Tomiyasu, I thought he was absolutely brilliant. Like he had a big job in his hands. I think in the first half, obviously Barnes weren't playing. But as soon as Barnes came on, I don't know about you boys, but I thought he was their best player. I don't know what that says for the rest of the team, but he just really looked dangerous. And Tomiyasu, Gabriel, White, all done a good job of shutting him down. And I thought Ramsdale, well, humble pie. I tell you what, I'm quite full up on humble pie. It's too much. I'm actually enjoying eating it. It's every week now. He's just becoming a joke, and people are there saying, yeah, oh, you've only played Norwich, you've only played Burnley. It don't matter who you play. The shot is only as good as it's going to get. You could have a worldwide shot from, I don't know, Kevin De Bruyne, and you could have a class shot from Chris Wood. Ain't going to make any difference. He is making saves every week. The distribution, unreal. Some of the passing, like our best opportunities were coming from that back line, and that's just worrying. For me, I agree. I think Southgate has only got to do one thing in these next weeks. He's got to be looking at him and Smith Rowe, and he's got to think, right, I want something different in my team, which we need, and them two will bring it. But yeah, I think Ramsdale, Tomiyasu for me standing out. Lokonga, he had another good game. Like people thought when Xhaka left, it's a bit of a worry. We haven't got much depth in midfield. He's played every week. He's playing good games, man. I can't think of a game where Lokonga's like not stood out for me. Tavares, I was worried with Tavares. I said like this morning, we're on a space, we're going to get exposed.
We're going to get into every player in a second.
Yeah.
No worries, man.
You said so much, and I wanted to comment on like certain bits where I saw this. And
we're going to get into it. We're going to debate that. But first, we got a Leicester fan here. Jack, thank you for coming on.
This is the guy that was on yesterday. You're so lucky I weren't on yesterday.
You said Deonchu over Gabriel. Gabriel showed you how much quality he has.
Where's Gooner Express?
These players showed you how much quality they have. Our team looked resilient. This team is not the same team we've had over the past couple of years. And you know what? There's some questions to be asked about Leicester. So since it's section 3 on our thing, I have some concerns about Leicester, man. What's going on with you guys? Like Jamie Vardy seems to be your only goal scoring threat in the league. Tielemans, if he's not on his day, you guys really don't perform well. Samore, I rate him highly in his time in France, but he wasn't really up to scratch today. And overall, your whole team, it just looks like set pieces. You guys can't do it. And hey, you tried to go toe-to-toe to us. You even tried to play dirty. But regardless, our team stood strong. I want to know what issues and concerns you have from this game, and what do you think about Arsenal's performance?
Arsenal's performance.
Sorry,
I thought you guys.
Age is catching up with your players as well.
What's that? Sorry.
Do you think your age is catching up with your senior players as well? Just to add to that context.
Just a quick question. Am I the only one that can't see him?
See, any of us can.
I think you're the only one that can't see him, bro. Anyways, Jack, go ahead, bro.
It's just got a buffering.
Yesterday, talking to Arsenal fans this week, obviously doing quite a bit with Arsenal this week. You guys said first 20 minutes, you guys are going to come, and you did that perfectly. You executed the plan perfectly. 2 defensive errors from Leicester. Again, poor defensively. We didn't really show up today. Second half, I felt we were much better. What I say by Ramsdale, though, for that free kick, absolutely superb. Unsung hero, Arsenal. He's kept you in so many games this season. I just think he's a very underrated goalkeeper in the Premier League. Fantastic save to get that Maddison free kick. And, second half, if it wasn't for Ramsdale, you guys, could have, if that was a Pickford goal, he probably would have conceded 3 or 4. But Ramsdale, stood strong. And he saved quite a lot of that near post. And credit to Arsenal, they came and they conquered Leicester today. And credit to you guys. You guys were the better team. We just didn't look at it today. We made defensive errors quite a lot. Luke Thomas was poor today. Bukayo Saka had him down that left-hand side. You know, he was very good today. Bukayo Saka, Smith Rowe was good. Lacazette, Aubameyang, they was pushing on that Leicester defence, and you know we tried passing it around the back a lot and keeping it at the back. But we shouldn't be doing that. You know, we need to be more quicker, more resolute, and we just wasn't creating that space, that passing, and no one were moving for Leicester. And Arsenal took advantage of that. They won that midfield battle today. I thought Tielemans had an off game.
That is mad.
That
hearing someone say that.
The second goal, you know, it deflected, but Luke Thomas should have been tracking Lacazette. I mean, I don't know what he's doing there, but then it hit that deflection. Smith Rowe finished, and what a good goal it was. He could have gone either side of the goal, but obviously he scored to make it 2-0, and it was a hill to climb. In that first 20 minutes, you know, you guys have talked about it highly. Since losing to Manchester City, and you conquered that in the first half, and to go 2-0 down in the first 20 minutes, you've got a hill to climb, and it's difficult to come back. And I mean, second half, we came out, we did our thing, but we just couldn't score the goals. And we wasn't, I mean, Harvey Barnes, he was fantastic when he came on. He created so much for Leicester. He was our best player in that second half. And I mean, you guys would probably agree.
100%.
But, you know, you just got to accept defeat, haven't you? You know, you guys were the better team on the day.
He definitely changed the game. I feel like it was more his decision-making at the final third, the last little bit, where you could have done something a little bit different other than what you did.
Make a pass. He just kept trying to shoot. And I thought, make a pass.
Yeah, greedy.
So that's that. I think that was his downfall. But listen, my guy. Sorry, I watched the stream yesterday. Obviously, you might have seen me coming in the hype just then, guy. My brother, I'm always on this channel. Like,
no worries.
I give it after we've done our deed, isn't it? Like, but
just like everybody else.
Spoken to me yesterday, I probably would have been like, oh yeah, you're probably
right. Nah, don't believe him. SHOX is one that gives it before and after. Again,
he gives it before, man. Who are you trying to fool? Come on now,
guys. I'm being humble, man. Fucking hell, man.
Being humble, He's trying to be like the good guy before he attacks him, innit? Like, hey, listen, you love bro, innit? Like, you know,
trust me, SHOX, I've tried that. It doesn't fucking work, bro. Like,
just humble in humbleness.
Admit it, like, no, come on now. But on Leicester, because I have a couple of theories as to why Leicester aren't, firing.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't know how Jack feels about this, but I partly believe that it's down to Brendan Rodgers, because if you look at him, well, statistically, throughout his whole managerial career, he generally never lasts longer than 3 seasons. And I partly think that's down to just burnout from this team, because if you look at this, I know you've brought in a couple of players over the summer, but it's largely the same team. And after a while, the players switch off from the same messages week in, week out. Like, I don't know, Jack. What's your feeling on Brendan right now? Because, like, you're in a position where, the expectations at Leicester aren't like they are at Arsenal, where you're not really expected to win the league. If you do well in the cups, that's like, that's good. That's good enough for you guys. But the bigger problem is now you've got a group of players that seem to be switching off from whatever the manager's saying. Like, what's going on, bro?
I mean, with Brendan, we love him at Leicester. He's won us the FA Cup, the Community Shield, and that. We'll thank him for everything he's done at this football club. He's been incredible. And hopefully he stays for a very long time, because you guys are going to look at it. He's like, he didn't last long at Liverpool. He's gone to teams for the money. I mean, that's how people look at Brendan Rodgers. I mean, he stayed committed despite the links from Man United, Newcastle, wherever you want to link him to. Every manager gets linked here, there, and everywhere, don't they?
Really linked to him as well. So
yeah, but I mean,
calling for Arteta's head.
I mean, Brendan Rodgers, he plays that system where he can dictate the play at times. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it doesn't. Today, we tried it against Arsenal. They tend to want to push you back, Arsenal, and they did exactly that today. Hard to come out. We tried changing it up with the players like Lookman, Barnes, Daka. But, you know, you're changing the players. You're not changing the way you're playing, Brendan. You played the same way today as what you did in that first half. They didn't change it.
I was worried about Dakar. I didn't even. I wouldn't have even been able to tell you he was on the field. And that's being completely.
I was worried about Samari. I thought he was going to bust out midfield.
I wasn't. I was worried about Jamie Vardy, bro. The amount of goals that seriously. No. The amount of goals that he scored against Arsenal, right? Like the start before the game, right, was 11 goals against Arsenal. Like I just had that thought in my head, like he's going to score. Like he's going to score against us. Thankfully, he didn't, and thank fucking God.
And I'll tell you who stopped him. I'll tell you who stopped him from scoring. Tomiyasu. But we're gonna get into that conversation in a little bit. We'll get in a little bit.
Sure, we're gonna get into that. Jack, just before you go,
I'm still waiting for Chambers to do me by Gabriel penitentiary, innit?
Jack, just before you go, after watching a full 90 minutes of Arsenal play against your team, and I don't know how often you watch Arsenal, do you think this run of 9 games is for real, or do you think we should still just like calm down? Because you've seen how your team did last year. You had good runs, and then end of the year you still finish in a high place, but you didn't get exactly what you wanted.
I think with you guys, you know, you've been up and down, haven't you, over the last couple of seasons? You've wanted Emery out, you've wanted Wenger out, you've wanted Mikel Arteta out, you've wanted everyone out the club, including the owner, which you still want to this day. You know, but Arsenal, watching them for 90 minutes, you've got to give credit to the manager. He set up well against the Leicester side, who they would have been happy with a point, Mikel Arteta. But, you know, they're on good form after losing to Manchester City at the Etihad. You know, you guys need to start getting behind him, innit, and start believing that he can actually do this job rather than not. I mean, if you look at like Arsenal Fan TV and that, you know, as soon as they lose, that's it. They want him out. Why? You guys shouldn't think that way.
You know what it is, yeah, but only concern with this Arteta guy, yeah, it's like I see it today in today's game as well. I said it earlier as well, man. Like, it's all well and good we're winning, so I'm not complaining about that. What I'm complaining about, because we're gonna get found out sooner or later, and as soon as we do get found out and it happens, we're gonna go on this downward spiral because it happens all the fucking time, bro. Yeah. We're getting very lucky after 25 minutes of play. Like, I must be the only Arsenal fan that watched that game today thinking we were fucking lucky, bro.
Yeah, you were.
Like,
you are, bro. You are.
How are you not saying we were not lucky, bro? Like,
the keeper was man of the match, so I think that says a lot. Okay, like the fact that Ramsdale was man of the match.
Someone once told me luck is when practice meets opportunity. So you literally, practice.
We were in that second half. Yeah, first half they didn't really do much, regardless. But in that second half, I did start seeing them start slowly picking pockets, but it wasn't nothing too concerning. But that second.
Okay, Cam, just say big up Arteta.
No. You know what? Here's a perfect question. Cam, was Leicester lucky to not be down way more than 2-0 in the first half?
No.
Why? Look how much. This is what I'm trying to say. If we were lucky to not let them capitalize on the lead that we had on them, weren't Leicester lucky the fact that we shouldn't have scored more goals in the first half?
After that second goal, I didn't see another big attack like that.
Bro, there were still opportunities to score. You saw Saka. Saka shit the bed twice. You saw
exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, but but these weren't clear cut opportunities.
Don't turn around and say just because Leicester had chances that.
Oh, are you mum? Man said mum, my bad. SHOX, are you at the end of the day, yeah, bruv? I must be the only one that watched that second half. Yeah? I know, trust, man. I must be the only one watching that second half, yeah. And I'm biting my nails because of the way Harvey Barnes. If Harvey Barnes had a better distribution, I'm telling you right now, we would have lost that game, bruv. There's no way.
No. The only reason we lose that, right? I'll tell you how we lose that.
1 second.
See if Leno's in goal.
Thank you for coming on, bro.
Pleasure.
See if Leno's in goal.
Sorry, we took up.
Yeah, if Leno's in goal, at the end of the day, if Leno's in goal and them one of them two Harvey Barnes chances, just one of them,
Yeah,
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If Leno's in goal, we probably lose that because he's not like he doesn't inspire confidence to me. There's a reason why I always refer to him as the 2011 Chesney, bro. Legit. There's a reason for that because he doesn't inspire confidence. However, at times you have to ride your luck a little bit. Look at Chelsea against Brentford. The amount of shots that Brentford had against Chelsea, had the game of his life. Chelsea rolled their luck, but at times you have to do that, and I don't see a problem there. I just don't.
No. What my problem is no. What I'm trying to say is, my problem is, it wasn't just today, bro.
Saves or some shit like that.
It's not just today, though. It's not just today. This is apart from last week, apart from Aston Villa. This is every single game we play. After the first 25 minutes, we go missing and we get lucky. That's what it is, bro. There's no other
I don't
two
think
ways.
we went missing today. I wouldn't say we went missing. No way.
Okay, everybody here, who thinks we went missing today? Azan, do you think we went missing? Azan's been quiet. I want to get him involved.
No, I wouldn't say we went missing. I would say, like, look, at the end of the day, we were the away team, and we were playing against a good opposition. Because look, we haven't been consistent in our previous meetings with Leicester over the last few years. You know, either we get the better of them or they get the better of us. There hasn't been a consistent run where we've beaten them on, you know, multiple games in a row. And today I just felt, with us obviously being the away team, you know, there were going to be spells where we dominate and then spells which they were going to dominate. And at the end of the day, we weathered it and we got past that storm. So, look, I mean, it wasn't a perfect traditional Arsenal in the attacking sense. But again, look, we done what we done in the opening 20 minutes, and I just felt defensively we put in a very good shift. And you know, as much as we can compliment both Ben White and Gabriel, but obviously the main guy was Aaron Ramsdale, because he was sharp when it came to defending his near post. And you know, when Harvey Barnes came on and he was that bright spark in the second half for Leicester, you know, Ramsdale stood tall and, you know, counselled them all out. So, yeah, I mean, I've got to slightly disagree. I just felt that, look, whatever times that they had, you know, they were on the front foot, we stood on the ground and stayed very disciplined and focused. And, you know, ultimately, we kept that clean sheet. So,
I think the fact that we've gone from Rob Holding, Pablo Mari, and Collin to friggin' having such a solid.
No, I think you lot are misinterpreting what I'm trying to say, innit? Yeah. Every single game up from that Norwich game, yeah, up till today's game, barring last week's game, yeah, last week's the only game. After the first 20 to 25 minutes, we go back into our shells. Yeah, we might not concede all the time. I get that. But we go back into our shells. The intensity of the team disappears like nothing.
Disagree.
I disagree with that.
Yeah. I think you can't look at Villa and Leicester as the same opposition.
Let them rebuttal. Let them rebuttal, and then you can go. Go ahead.
You can't look at the games as the same. Like, Villa and Leicester are a different kettle of fish. We dominated Villa. They were terrible last week. We had a different job to do against Leicester today, and that was just put pressure on them. And I thought we did have good integrity. Like, the whole reason why they didn't score, yes, okay, Aaron Ramsdale, but because people like Lukonga broke them down, put pressure on. Gabriel, Ben White, Tomiyasu, game of his life. And that's doing a good job. Like, okay, we didn't go and score 2 or 3 more, but I'm happy with that, because we didn't. If we would have tried to do that, we'd have been exposed elsewhere. Kalichi would have probably gone and got another 5 chances. Vardy would have probably ended up scoring on nearly. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Iheanacho then. I knew I'd get one pronunciation wrong. But no, what I'm saying is, if you're going to expect us to go and attack and score 2 and then try and get 2 or 3 more every week, then you're setting yourself up to fail, because it's not going to happen. We've got Liverpool in 2 weeks' time. If we score 1 goal, do you expect us to press them again and get 2? It's not going to happen.
No, you're misinterpreted. At the end of the day, yeah, I see it since Norwich.
No, but why are you comparing Norwich's game to this? Are you saying that meaning after 25 minutes?
Let me tell you one thing. Do you know what's so funny? Yesterday, I was having this convo with Arsenal fans. We all agreed. After the first 25 minutes, we go missing, bruv. So how is it changing?
I don't get what you mean by missing, though. Like, is that in terms of attacking goals? I get that if you mean like we went missing, we score 1 and we back off.
The intensity, that's what I'm talking about. We had no intensity after 25 minutes. There was nothing there.
To be fair, like, all right, if you say we go missing in terms of like intensity, then
we lose next week. Yeah,
to be fair, right? To be fair, that is partly true. However, what you have to do sometimes, again, like I mentioned before, you have to ride your luck sometimes. And unfortunately, that is where we are right now. We might not like it. We might not, agree with. We might not like where we are in terms of, quality of squad wise at the minute. But we have to look at it in a realistic sense. Are we on the level of Manchester City yet? No. Are we on the level of Liverpool yet? No. Are we on the level of Chelsea? No, we're not. But there are little things that you can pick up on where there are signs of improvement. Because if you notice, when we lose the ball, we regain our defensive shape almost immediately. Under previous managers, that was never happening.
Yeah, we regain it, but they still split us open. Like, what's the point in regaining the shape?
It doesn't matter if they split us open or not. Did they score from it? No, they didn't, bro. That's the point. The fact that we're even seeing even a little bit of improvement. I'm not saying it's I'm not saying it's like good to be. I'm like, do you know what? I'm not even saying that the fact that Leicester were, getting chances and whatnot, and we had to ride our luck is good. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, there's little things you can pick up on. The fact that we're able to regain our defensive shape after losing the ball. The fact that when we're having to defend, we don't look as nervous. Because when I seen Leno in that team, when I seen Murray in that team, when I seen Holden, when I seen Cedric, all of them, panic central, bruv. Panic central. This team right now, yeah, I like this team a lot more than I did 18 months ago. And you know what? A guy will tell you, 18 months ago, I hated that team, hated them. And I'm not talking personally here. I'm talking professionally here. Seriously, most of them players 18 months ago were the same players that bottled a Europa League final. Some of them may be still there, but ultimately there's improvement in this team. We just have to be patient and go with it. We're on a wave of momentum right now, so let's embrace it. Let's
okay, 1 second. Let Dizzy go. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let Dizzy go, and then you'll go.
One comment, brother. One comment.
Okay.
18 months ago's team is the reason why Cam is now saying that we was lucky to get a 2-0 win. Literally, that is the reason why. Like, what you've seen is good defending, whether under pressure or not. It's good defending, bro. Like, it was. Like, nothing was...
No. Like I said, you man are misinterpreted. This is what I hate about coming on lives and spaces and shit, bro, because everyone misinterprets what I'm saying. I'm not talking about 18 months ago. Who's talking about 18 months ago?
You're talking
I
about...
never put 18 months ago.
If this was Man City, you would not have said that Man City was lucky to get the
what I'm saying is...
Can we move on, guys? Please, can we move on?
All right, listen.
We've been on this for 25 minutes now.
Right, hold on. What I'm going to say is, yeah, sooner or later, and I'm telling you right now, if we continue to play like this, after that, what I'm trying to say is,
Wait, but
dropping
Cam.
after the first.
Wait. Let me say something here.
No,
Because,
one minute, Dizzy. Hold on.
Wait.
Dizzy, let me land. Hold on. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, if we continue to play like this week in, week out, where we drop our intensity after the first 20 minutes, regardless if we're 1-0 up or
you're kind
not,
of disrespecting
we're gonna get found out.
right now.
We're gonna get found out.
Okay, yo, let Dizzy go, then Uncle Laurie, and then we're gonna go on to the player ratings. Go ahead.
We get found out.
Yo, Cam, please,
He's
bro,
still going on.
respectfully, let Dizzy go, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. So like for me, like this game, bro, like people ask me what I expected. I predicted a 1-1 because I saw this game as a game that was going to be like 50-50. Leicester coming at us, we going at them. That kind of tight game. And bro, the first 35 minutes shocked me because I did not like, people have been saying Leicester are better than us. If we do a like combined like team with Leicester and Arsenal players, there will be like 8 Leicester players and like 2 Arsenal players and something like that. So people have seen Leicester as a better team than us. And we have gone all the way to Leicester's yard. A team people say are better than us. A team people say should be challenging for the top 4. We have gone to their yard and put in this performance. Yeah. In the first 35 minutes, we played well. And for the last 10 minutes of the first half, they started like playing well as well. But we're talking about Leicester that put 4 past United, Leicester that beat Brentford, a team that just trashed us. This is the Leicester we're talking about, yeah. And in the second half, yeah, in the second half, the first 15 minutes, Leicester were peppering us, and that's where and like I'm sure everyone here knew for the first 10-15 minutes, Leicester would come out, they would make changes, and they would play. So in that group chat, yeah, the first thing when the second half started, what I said was we need to weather the storm. We need to like deal with it, make sure we don't concede, get to like 65 minutes. And we did that. We made a change and we came back straight into the game. And Ramsdale, bro, a few months ago, yeah, when people were talking about Ramsdale, I said if Ramsdale cost between 10 to like 15 million, bring him in. I said bring him in because like to me, yeah, I didn't think Ramsdale was going to be this good. I'm sure everyone here like thinks the same. We all didn't think Ramsdale was going to be this good, but I knew Ramsdale wasn't shit. That's the difference. And bro, like Ramsdale made some great saves, some killer saves. And what Cam was saying earlier about like us being found out and stuff. Yeah, like you can say that, but you can't really use the Leicester game because Leicester are a quality team and we went to their home. So there was always going to be periods in the game where Leicester will dominate us because they are that good a team. Yeah, you can use the Crystal Palace game. Yeah, the Crystal Palace game, we dropped off after the first 20 minutes. That makes sense. Villa, we played well. Spurs, we played well. But then
listen to what you're saying, yeah, because I said from the Norwich game, yeah, or was it Burnley first? Who was first?
Bro, we spent 20 to 30 minutes on the negatives. Can we now just talk about the actual performances of individual players? Because I don't want to spend the whole video talking about just that topic. Okay, so respectfully, guys, I'm going to move this on to the man of the match, in my opinion, Aaron Ramsdale. So Aaron Ramsdale was one of the best performers in this game. He was one of the best performers on the night, and Aaron Ramsdale deserves a lot of respect. In my opinion, Aaron Ramsdale, in his time at Arsenal, so far, has been 10 out of 10. Getting clean sheets, getting 5 clean sheets in all his games that he's played. In 8 games, he's only conceded 4 goals in all competitions. In the Premier League, all 4 of those, he's never lost a game in his time in between the net, in between the 2 posts. I personally think, guys, we might as well just do a player rating while we're doing this. Everyone, let me know what their rating of Leno is, and not Leno. Leno's done.
The gal's missing Leno, boy.
Ramsdale. What are we saying for Ramsdale? Because in my opinion, Ramsdale is an absolute G, and he deserves as much respect as anybody else on this team.
I'm telling you from now,
and even more for what he's done lately.
From now, yeah, distribution-wise in this game, commanding, the way he held his box, the fact he never let in 1 goal, the saves that he made, he's getting a solid 9. He's getting
Yeah, that's what.
a 9, bro. Like, we was away from home, which we all know we don't do good, right? He never conceded. He commanded. He bossed it. He was bantering with the fans. He was giving it back to every fan that gave it to him. Did you see the footage at the end of the game? The Brer was going over to, he gave an official bow to all of the Leicester home supporters. Yeah, let me tell you that. And in the whole second half, the guy was hearing the amount of shit that Leicester fans must have been giving him. Yeah, at the bro, solid 9. And I'm even thinking to give him a 9.5, but only because I don't like to give 10s. I don't want to go too far.
Let me go to Uncle Laurie next after you. Uncle Laurie, give me your what did you think about the save that he made? Spectacular save, kept us in the game. And also later in the game versus Harvey Barnes, the one-on-one. So go ahead, Uncle Laurie, what you saying?
The way that he commands the box, I know it's been said several times, but the way that he commands the box, the fact that you don't see him stop screaming and shouting at the players for the whole game, he's definitely exceeded expectations. Like we said, no one ever thought he was a shit keeper. It's just what we was paying for him was a big myth to a lot of people. But what I've been seeing throughout the season is solid. His performances has never dropped below a 7 for me. But yeah, definitely, I agree with SHOX in the sense that that was a 9 out of 10 because I don't give 10s either.
Facts.
And again, we briefly touched it on the stream earlier, but if I was Pickford, I'd be starting to worry now. I'd be starting to shit.
Pickford done already been shitting his pants, my guy. He done shitting his pants. 100%. He shit the bed a long time ago.
All right, Aslan, Dizzy, Cam, Dens, Collin, if you guys can give us your quick ratings, because on this one, I think personally, everyone's gonna probably be giving him between 8 and 9. So where do you guys stand on Ramsdale?
Bro, 10 out of 10 performance. That was a perfect performance, bro. 10 out of 10.
10. Okay. What about you, Collin?
Do you know what? I'd give him a 10, and I have logic as to why. It's not the save, it's not the commanding of the box, right? It may sound stupid, but believe me, this is why I'm giving him a 10, right? When Johnny Evans squared up to him, and he went, "Come on, let's have a 10." Forget a 10.
I was just taking it up to a 9.5. Maybe not.
Ramsdale was like, "You step to me, I'll fucking give it back. Come on then, bitch. Let's fucking go." Nah, he's getting it just based off that, bro.
He did.
So he's getting a 10.
What, Evans is like, what, 33, 34? Ramsdale's 23, bruv.
Literally 10 years, yeah.
What are you saying?
Bro, scrapping is a young man's game, yeah? Don't step to a fucking 23, 24-year-old.
I mean, if you want to put it like that, bro. But
just for the record, I'll still knock out Dizzy.
I don't give 10.
Dizzy,
even your buff is still knock out Dizzy. I don't even give Beyonce a 10, bro. It's one of them ones. You know what I mean? Like,
you don't give Beyonce a 10.
No one's perfect.
I'm going to give him a score base that if it wasn't for him, we would have lost that game, bro.
What did you say, Cam? We didn't hear the score.
Oh my God, 10, you're giving him a 10. Okay. Mohammed, what are you giving? Mohammed's back, guys.
Yeah, which place is this, bro?
Ramsdale, man.
Ramsdale. Bro.
He's on the screen.
Not bad, guys. I rejoined and I just saw the screen now. I'm gonna give Ramsdale a 10. I don't usually give out 10s, but you know what? The guy, I was gonna give him a 9, but the reason I'm giving him a 10 is because of that piece of shit housery at the end of the game. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Let's go.
You know what?
You agree with what Terry said earlier? Barring Salah, would you say Ramsdale's been the best player of the season so far?
Yeah. No, he's definitely been
the best new signing so far. The
Best
best new
signing of the
this
season.
Best new
By
signing.
far.
Yeah. Them
No,
ones there.
no.
Best
Sheringham
signing.
signing, he's a
Like, sorry.
player.
Yo,
He's
guys,
changed-
don't
He's
forget.
changed the whole defense
Don't
around.
forget, the man literally saved unsavable shots. Like these are the kind of shots where we'd be like, oh,
You know what?
Leno
No.
should have done
You know
better.
what worked in
Leno
favour
should have
if
done
he
better.
back into
That's
him,
what
but
we would be saying.
But Egal, real quick, yeah. I think what we need to also point out is that there are at the end of the day, you can make amazing saves, right? But not all saves are equal. I feel like the saves that Ramsdale made, they came during crucial moments of the game, and they altered the course of the game.
Yeah, but Mo,
what happened?
Mo, that's not even the worst part, Mo. He had the
Barney FC
Yeah, bro.
one,
Yo, why is Cam
Cam, 1 second, man.
we're coming for League 2.
Cam,
The
1
fuck
second,
is
bro.
that?
1 second.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, let me just mute him for a second. Continue.
Fact, yeah,
He's
man.
celebrating Brian.
It's going mad. All right, Mo, yeah. Here's the maddest thing, yeah. Bro, the sun was in his eyes. He had no cap.
Mad thing.
And I'm not saying it like
Mad.
I'm lying. He had no cap. And I'm not saying it like I'm lying. He had no cap on his head. Like, literally, he actually had nothing but pure sun in his eye. You can see he saw it late. Bro, the breast still kept it out. Bro, world-class save. I don't care for anyone that says that was not a good save. I'm sorry.
Against Iheanacho, just before it as well, he made another crucial save.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yes, bro.
Iheanacho won it literally 2 minutes before.
When you see it live, I never saw the save he made. But when it's slowed down, you see he got the fingertips to it to put it onto the post to move it out.
Yeah.
Bro, immense.
Signing of the season. We keep it moving. Now on to the defense. I'm going to start with Aslan because he didn't really get to speak about Leno. Aslan,
Leno again.
Bro, what is it with you, man? Are you missing him that much?
If you want me to speak on Leno that badly, all I'll add, bro, is from the back of that world-class save, the camera panned down to the dugout.
I saw that.
Straight onto Leno, and Leno was applauding that save. So that's all I have to say about Leno.
I saw that.
Good sport. Aslan,
Leno juice.
Aslan and Uncle Laurie didn't really get to speak too much on Ramsdale, not Leno.
I did.
Oh, you did. I'm gonna start with Tavares. Aslan, I'll let you take it away because you spoke about Ramsdale a lot on the earlier stream. So Tavares, do we have a selection issue now?
Look, let me just start off by saying I was Nuno Tavares' biggest backer over the summer. Yeah.
Bullshit.
None of you guys believe me. Yeah. Now you want to jump onto the bandwagon. It's all good, man. It's all love.
I just came out of the kitchen to hear what you was going to say just for that. Bro, don't you fucking cap. Not you.
No. Jokes aside.
He's the reason why I started hating Tavares.
I ran out.
No, look, jokes aside, look, I was one of Tavares' biggest doubters. And look, I'm not saying he's got me on board, but what I will say, and be very fair, in the games that he's featured, he's putting a shift. And he's putting a convincing shift, both offensively and defensively. He's brought a whole different dimension to that left-hand side. He's very athletic. Like the way he, can like bring a whole different style of play from that left. Whether he's crossing the ball, whether he's shooting, like he's bringing a whole different type of threat. And today, look, he had a solid game. For me, I've got to give him a solid 8.
Okay, 8. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go to everybody here, Mohammed, Den, and Collin. Do you guys disagree or do you agree with an 8? And people in the chat, let me know what you guys are giving Tavares.
I think 8's a bit I mean, I didn't see too much of him, which I suppose is
Big
a
up
good
Collin,
thing.
says Kelly.
But
Go ahead.
I'm not going to say he wasn't good. I think every game, I echo what Aslan said. Like every game, he's a man of the match contender that he's played. Today, I was a bit worried because I didn't know who he'd be up against. Obviously, sort of didn't have a winger there. Luke Thomas and Castang on the out wide, so it was a good opportunity for him to do what Tierney's not been doing all season. So in terms of like, do we have a new contender? Definitely, because we've been missing that in Tierney. I don't know what juice Arteta's been giving Tierney this season, but he don't seem to run down the left flank as much as what he used to,
Fizzy
which this
milk,
guy
bro.
does.
Fizzy milk.
Yeah, but this guy started doing it, and maybe that's why people
Man
love
said
him even
fizzy
more.
milk. Everyone missed that. He said fizzy milk.
Yeah, okay. So 7.5.
Yeah, I'd probably go with nothing above 7.5, to be honest. I'll give him a 7 because I feel like he was good, but luckily enough for us, he didn't have too much to have to bring to the table. But yeah, no complaints to me. I think 8 is quite high for a player that I don't think stood out over others. You know, like that we'll get into.
Aslan, are
Sorry,
you willing to?
can I just add a
Aslan, are
point?
you willing to concede and lower him down to a 7.5?
I mean, the 0.5s, the decimals, I've noticed we've only recently started, doing that. So look, if this is going to be a thing, then yeah, like, I don't mind bringing it down to a 7.5. But I mean, what I will add is for the majority or if not the whole game, I hardly saw anything go from Leicester's right hand side, or from our left, from our left. Like I mean, as much as Harvey Barnes plays more from the left, the position he plays, I think Rodgers saw Tomiyasu more of a weak link over Tavares.
Yeah,
Hence why they were attacking more down our right hand side than their left hand side. So yes, you could say he didn't have much to do, but I don't know. I just think because we've kept a clean sheet and he's obviously a part of our defense or our back five.
Oh, what about the clearance on the line?
Yeah.
That was Partey, wasn't it? That was Partey.
What was Tavares?
That was Tavares.
No, it was Partey, bro.
No, wallahi, it was Tavares, bro.
What are you talking about when?
Nah, that was Tavares. That was Tavares. Basically, yeah.
When
The
Ramsdale done the
free kick.
save.
Yeah, the Ramsdale save cleared
Yeah,
up
that
the
was
line.
Tavares.
That was Tavares.
Okay,
I'll put him up to 8 for that one. To be fair, I thought it was Partey. I thought it was
What are you
Partey.
talking about then, man? You're trying to make me bring down the score then. What's going on, bro?
Okay.
Hey, I'm sticking with 8. I'm sorry, guys.
You know,
you can agree or disagree.
you know, you said about. Yeah, no. You know, you said about having a selection problem. I don't see it as a problem. I see it more as a blessing.
That's good. That's
100%. We
that's
definitely
true.
want more.
Yo, people, I need to move this on.
It's not more like it's like you know what it is.
1 second, Cam.
It's not like
I need to move it on.
1 week. No, we know Tierney. We know the ability of Tierney in it. We know he's got it in him. It's just him getting his confidence back.
Man
yeah,
said
so
you
we know
lot are
when
blind.
he.
I swear that was Partey. Someone said that was Partey.
I thought it was Partey.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, see, gone one. See, bro, what are you not doing? Playing mind games.
There's like 4 or 5 people saying it's Partey. Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Racist, bruv. Like you lot are looking at.
Stop it. Moving on. Tommy,
That's a joke.
I swear, I wish I could mute everyone right now. I don't want to do that. Yo, people, chill. Mandem, chill. Tomiyasu's next. What are we saying? I'm gonna go quickly.
No,
I'm gonna go quickly.
Let me take this.
Go ahead, SHOX.
Let me tell you what this guy done. Yeah, there was a point in the was it first or second? I think it was the first half, right? Somebody tried to slip Vardy in. James Maddison. It was Maddison. He literally took the wrong touch and he tried to slip Vardy in through a one-on-one goal, right? I'm telling you, he took one touch too many. Even when he took that touch, right, he was still in on a one-on-one. He played the pass, and Tomiyasu put in a life.
I know.
When I tell you a lifeline tackle that cut the whole, and it weren't nothing to see. He never saw the pass coming. It was anticipation. The Brer put his whole body on the line before the pass was even played. Bro, That alone is an 8. Bro, trust me when I tell you.
Okay.
The
Yo,
bread definitely
no one's
8.
overruling you.
8.
Show.
8.
I'm leaving it at 8. I'm
8.
solid. I'm clicking it right now.
Today.
Done.
Solid.
8. Guess what? He had 1 block shot. He had 3 clearances, 3 interceptions. The man took the game by the scruff of his neck in the second half.
And that run that he went on when he nearly assisted a goal as well. Don't forget
so
that.
Yeah, the cross was dead though.
Don't
The
forget
cross
that
was dead.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Can I go on Ben White? And I'm gonna give Ben White to I think Collin went on the first one. I'm gonna give it to you, Uncle Laurie. Uncle Laurie, Ben White. I'm going 7.5 for Ben White. I think he's just in between an 8 and a 7. I think he was solid the whole game. I think him and Gabriel were both amazing. And you know what? I'm starting to call me crazy. If Gabriel's top 5 center backs in the league, Ben White's knocking on the door to be top 10. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Don't do that yet. Don't do that just
no,
yet.
No, don't do that.
I said he's knocking on the door. It doesn't mean he's there.
Yeah. Just
chill.
Let Ben White just creep. Just let
I'm gonna let Ahmed get on. Mohammed get on this. But before Mohammed goes, Uncle Laurie, you go, then Mohammed.
Yeah, no, I can't really disagree with that score. I mean, there was a few nervous moments that he had in the game, but in terms of him and Gabriel's partnership is starting to look very solid in the middle. I feel more comfortable than I have in a long time watching Arsenal play defensively now. I'm not as nervous because the blocks are in there as well. When he's getting the ball out, you can see him and Ramsdale trying to do the same thing in the sense that they're trying to get the ball to someone that's going to do something with it and not just kick it for the sake of kicking it as well. So he hasn't looked like a £50 million player yet, but he's starting to convince me and get there. So I can't disagree with 7.5 that you gave him.
Ahmed, I mean, why do I keep saying Ahmed? I'm sorry. I have a friend called Ahmed. Mohammed, go ahead.
Cam, you're right. You're right there, bro.
I've got bare friends called Ahmed, bro. What are you talking
about?
bro.
I've just seen this tweet in it about the Spurs with the 4 Spurs results: 3-0 Palace, 3-0 Chelsea, 3-1 Arsenal, and 3-0 United. And man just quoted it everywhere they go.
Yeah, I lied. Yeah, Mohammed, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, bro. For me, this guy Ben White, the minute he had a competent defense around him, bro, he's been Rolls Royce, man. Like since the Brentford game, he has not put a foot wrong. He's getting better with each game. I think he's a superb defender. He's great on the ball. Today, I thought him and Gabriel stood out. I can't give any of them less than an 8 because at the end of the day, they kept a high-powered offense very, very quiet. There's a couple of times that Leicester got in behind, but they've recovered well. So for me, I'm going to give Ben White an 8.
Okay, 8.
Well deserved.
So are we upgrading Ben White from a 7.5 to an 8?
Yeah, I agree.
I
Bro,
agree.
a 7.5 should never come out of whoever's mouth, whoever even said that, bro. I mean,
Stop
look,
it.
this
Stop
guy.
it. You know he's out of my mouth.
No. I'm sorry. No. Don't disrespect Benny
man.
Blanco like that, bro.
Is that you?
Don't
Egal?
disrespect Benny Blanco like that, bro.
Culprit, bro.
Nah, this guy, bro. This guy was solid. Yeah, did not have a mistake in him today. And what I love to see in him today, I saw a rough and dirty side to Benny Blanco.
Yeah,
when you look at his face here, you think he's a sweet boy. He's got a little nasty streak in him. Those 2 little challenges.
Sweet boy.
Those 2 little challenges.
Sweet boy, yeah.
Those 2 little challenges that he made. We gave away 2 free kicks outside of the box. They were a little bit rash, but I like to see a little nasty, dirty side to us centre backs, and I would have never expected to see that from Benny Blanco. So for me, an 8, a solid 8 is very fair.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, I already did a video on Gabriel. Me and all the boys talking at halftime. We were talking about Gabriel, and I did a video on him. So here is the goal that Gabriel scored. Let's talk about Gabriel's goal, and I just want a couple words from everyone on Gabriel's performance. I'll start with you, Cam. What do you, in a short couple words, what would you say Gabriel's performance was like?
Blood. If Ramsdale's getting a 10, my guys, I don't give a fuck. I'm shamelessly saying, because I've been saying it for the longest, Gabriel's my blood clot guy. I'm still waiting on my Gabriel penitentiary. Gabriel's getting a blood clot 10 from me today, boys. That's all I'm saying, innit?
Okay, Denz, what are you giving Gabriel?
Yeah, I mean the quality header, by the way, brilliant header, well took. But I think defensively he was just phenomenal as well. I'll give him I don't want to knock down a 10, but I'll give him a 9.
No,
because
he said
okay,
10.
No. Cam, please. Collin, go
9
ahead.
10.
Do you know what? See, with that whole defense, yeah, purely on the basis that we kept a clean sheet, I'd give him a 9. And the only reason I'm not giving him a 10, right? No. Bear with me here, right? I know he got the goal, right? I'm giving him a 9, right? Because
cool.
See when I give 10s, right?
I'm playing with you, bro. I'm playing with you.
No, bro. It's got nothing to do with you. Trust me, right? The only reason I'm not giving him a 10 is because I mean, okay, I gave. Do you know what? Fuck it. I gave Ramsdale a 10. Fuck it.
He gave up.
I don't care. Go for it.
Okay. Quickly. Show, are you there? Nah, he's not there. Mohammed, give him. What are you giving Gabriel?
I'm gonna give Gabriel a 9, only because I think Ramsdale's performance just needs to be on the pedestal.
Yeah, that's the thing. If we're going to give Ramsdale anything, he needs to be. That's my point. I don't think anyone was as good as Ramsdale today. So you're going to have to up the scale if Gabriel's getting a 10. Do you get what I mean?
By the way, guys, a 9 is bloody good. A 9 is bloody good.
Can I just mention something though? While we're talking about Gabriel, can we all give some respect to the set piece coach?
Absolutely.
This guy has come in and we have got levels in set pieces, defensively and attacking wise.
Both offensively and defending set pieces.
You know what? I think we've got Gabriel here. We're unbeaten in the last 18 games now with Gabriel in the team.
Bro, I'm talking about the set piece coach. Remember, after 3 games, we're like, we got worse at set pieces.
Egal, like I pointed out, I mean, look, apart from obviously him scoring, again, great goal, opening goal, got us to that, that lead, yeah. But like defensively, honestly, like in the next games ahead, right? Just everyone, like whether you're live at the game or you're watching in the comfort of your own home, when you see Gabriel sorting out that defensive line when we're defending a set piece, I just don't see this guy shut up. He's just constantly barking out orders, shouting out commands, like always clapping, trying to make sure everyone's fully focused. Concentration levels are at its highest. So look, I mean, Egal, you're right. I don't know the name of this set piece coach. All I know that he came from Man City, right? So
Nicholas Jover is doing wonderful work.
Yeah, I mean, fair play to him. And look, fair play, obviously, Gabriel.
Everyone in the chat, if you love Gabriel, everyone in the chat on Facebook, if you love Gabriel, put a heart in the comment section right now. And if you're on YouTube, put a heart in the comment section right now. And if you're not an Arsenal fan, put a laughing emoji. Now let's continue.
And look, whether we give Gabriel a 9, Ramsdale a 10. Look, if Ramsdale wasn't the winner of the man of the match, for me it would have been Gabriel. Like he was a very close second at the end of the day.
So I'm gonna give Gabriel a 10.
Well, 9. I mean, you could say 9.5.
9.
No, but bro, you can't have 2 players on 10.
Have 2 10s. Okay.
You can't have 2 10s, bro. Can you?
Okay. Just to let you guys know, today we are way more generous than Arsblog. Partey and Lokonga.
On FIFA, next. My man would have got 10. Just saying because of the winning.
I'm picking one person for Partey. Show's not here. Show, you're not here, right? Yeah, he's not here. So I'm gonna go to
why have you got a picture of Sir Alex, by the way?
Let me go to Partey. Mohammed, you go Partey, and then I'm gonna give Lokonga to Collin, and then we're gonna go one by one from here on out until we get to Smith Rowe. Mohammed, you there? Hello? Okay, he's not there. Yo, is he not there? AK, you go Partey then. Just go Partey.
Yeah, look, Thomas Partey. I mean, Thomas. Like, I'll be real with you. I think out of the whole team, he was the one who had the above average performance. I'll be real with you, like, because I saw like a couple of sloppy passes. But look, I've got to say, you know, that crucial. I mean, look, all of Ramsdale's saves, I believe up to 8 were crucial saves. But for him to be sharp on his toes, quick-witted, and actually get and make that goal line clearance, you know, you've got to big him up for that. For me, I'd say a 7.
7. Okay, people are saying 8. Anyone disagree with the 7 and want to raise it higher?
Can you hear me, Egal?
Yeah, I was gonna let you go, but I thought you were missing.
Yeah, my bad. No, I just had a phone call. Yeah, for me, Thomas Partey, I think he gets a 7. He didn't have a bad game. I like the fact that he was defensively secure. He tracked back a lot, and he's very intelligent. Only reason I'm giving him a 7 is because I think other guys were better. That's the only reason.
Okay, we rated Partey at 7, guys. We move on. Lokonga, I'm gonna go with you, Dens. Dens, what are you giving Lokonga? And Cam, if you want to jump in, just let me know afterwards.
He was, well, I think I said earlier when I first jumped on that he was like my 3rd best player today. So I'm going to have to give him an 8. I think he was up against a really tough midfield and he stood out. Tielemans has been having the season of his life, which I was talking about earlier on a space. And we were just saying how Tielemans is the real linchpin in Leicester. And I'm not saying he shut him up on his own, but yeah, I think he had a good performance. And to stand out in a midfield like that, when he hasn't really got as much Premier League experience behind him at the moment, yeah, he's got to be an 8 for me.
Okay, Cam.
Yeah, no, do you know what? Yeah, I said it after the Spurs game, innit? Yeah, I even tweeted it. We don't need Xhaka. What we need is our players just to up their game. We don't actually need Xhaka. Xhaka is nothing. If Lokonga and Partey was to up their game together, yeah, I'm telling you right now, everyone's going to be looking at like, well, we don't need Xhaka anymore. And they have. Fair play to do. Fair play to both of them. They have. And do you know what? Yeah, just because I'm on a shameless vibe tonight, yeah, for my guy in it, because he said, "Hey, I'm gonna up it to 9 in it," because I shamelessly gave my man a 10 in it, so I'll give my man a 9 in it.
Okay, Uncle Laurie, tiebreaker. What are you saying? 8, 9, or 7?
Definitely not a 7. Definitely not a 7.
No, you're on mute, Uncle Laurie. What's going on?
What's it, 7, bro?
8 for me. 8 for me. 8 for me. Like he's had one of his, he's had one of his better games with us, and yeah, he looked quite solid. He did a job. He did a job today. So yeah, 8 for me.
Okay, no worries. Show, you're back. Collin and Show, you decide what to do with the man himself, Lacazette. Lacazette is not being bantered. I even seen Leicester fans after the game saying Lacazette is levels above our players. Why do we make fun of him?
Listen, Laka, we know what Laka does, isn't it? I think everyone seems to think of him because he's a striker that he has to score goals, but it's not just goals. What this guy offers to our fucking team in terms of link up, it's unrivaled, man, and especially with this new formation we're playing. So a lot of people will look at it and say, "Oh, we're just doing a 4-3-3, but it's different." And red, no, it's not. It's a 4-4-1-1 at the top. So
back in the day with Dennis Bergkamp and Henry and him.
It's the weird. The worst thing is it's a 4-4-2, but it's played differently. So you've got the CAM that literally just sits, but which was Lacazette in this game, literally sits just behind the Aubameyang, and the way they do that, it works. The thing is, like, a lot of people are looking at the 4-4-2 and just saying that, oh yeah, you know, Lacazette and Aubameyang are playing like side by side up front.
Centre forward. He's not a striker, but he's not an attacking midfielder. He's a centre forward.
A centre forward, yes, I can agree with. However, he plays a little bit deeper.
Do you remember the old
than-
CF series?
So he's
You had
more.
ST for striker. You had CF for centre forward. You had Cam for central attacking midfield. Remember the CF days? That's what he is, bro. He's a centre forward, bro. He's not a striker.
When we're
It's
out,
like
when
4-2-3-1, isn't it? I'd say it's a 4-2-3-1. Like you get your
Exactly.
CMs behind.
Again,
So,
like,
one second.
that's what it might look like to the new school people. However, it's two banks of four, and then you've got your two up front. However, Lacazette drops deeper than what Aubameyang would do, whereas Aubameyang stays on the line of every back four or every defender. So it's not a number 10 essentially because he's not playing as a midfielder. However, like just look at when we're out of possession. When we're out of possession, Aubameyang and Lacazette are
what would your
side by
rating
side.
be though, Shaw? All that is beautiful. You've
My
articulated
rating,
yourself well.
my
How you
rating,
feel about
if
it.
I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna say, are we doing 0.5s?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a 7.5.
Collin.
SHOX didn't give Gabriel's rating as well. He wasn't
Oh
here when
my
I
God.
shamelessly gave him.
No, it's okay.
Oh boy.
It's okay.
Look, the thing with Lacazette, right? See this new system we're playing. It doesn't work without Lacazette. It doesn't. I'm sorry, but it doesn't.
That's facts, bro.
It's not the Lacazette's not like the traditional striker. Like Aubameyang's more of a poacher, right? You don't expect him to hold the ball up, but you understand that he's got elite finishing ability and elite movement. Well, Lacazette, right? He brings other people in, the likes of Saka, the likes of Smith Rowe, and everybody else. And that's why he's crucial to this team. I know he's got less than a year on his contract, but when he's not in the team, like you notice a difference straight away. And it's completely different from the Granit Xhaka situation. Granit Xhaka to me is like one of them players that you just look at it and go, do we really need him? Not really. Do we need Lacazette? Hell yes. So Lacazette for me gets an 8 purely because of how crucial he is in our build-up. Because like I said before, bro, if he's not there, the whole system crumbles.
So 8. We're giving Lacazette an 8. People in the comment section, what are you giving Lacazette? Let me know in the comment section. Shout out to the people from Sierra Leone. People in the chat from Sierra Leone. People saying they're from Ghana. People saying they're from Nigeria. People saying they're friggin' from Canada. There's some guys in the UK. See some guys from America. Shout out to all you guys. Do me a favor. Let me know where you are in the world that you're watching from right now. There's over 117 people if we include Facebook. Cam's back. Shout out to everybody. Now, I'm gonna Denz, you've already spoken in a while. Azan, you Azan and Denz and Mo, give me your rating on the next person. And you know what? You guys get a good one. You guys get a good one. You're gonna get to start with Smith Rowe. Cam, Collin, Show, Uncle Laurie, we just spoke. So let's just give them their time, okay?
Yeah, cool.
Talk to me, guys. I'm gonna let Denz go first.
Yeah, I mean the goal was good, like great little finish. I think Schmeichel had no chance to finish. He didn't really know what was going on. It just fell to Smith Rowe. But I'd say similar things to what Collin was preaching of with Lacazette with Smith Rowe. Like right now, Odegaard doesn't get back in this team at the moment because it just doesn't work with Odegaard and Smith Rowe in. And Smith Rowe just brings so much. I felt like he pressured more today as well. I felt like he did a bit more defensively to what I'm used to seeing. I don't know if that was just me. But yeah, if we're doing 0.5s, for me, it's going to be an 8.5, just simply because I don't think he did anything wrong. And I feel like he did enough to sort of be up there because he was just running. He helped the midfield more than the attack, which you don't really see rarely from him. You know, you see the goals, you look at the stats, and you think that's the only thing he needs to do. But yeah, he impressed me today. I thought he added something different to the table than what he usually does. Which is always good, you know. You want to see the best of both worlds.
There you go. Azan, I'm gonna go to you next, but just before I go to you, shout out to my brothers from Uganda or my sisters from Uganda also, who, if their sisters watching, my other brother over here from New Zealand, but originally from Cameroon. We got people watching from Paris, France. We got Zimbabwe in the house. We got people in East London. We got people in
Big
South
up my
London
London crew out here, man.
doing their thing, right?
Come on.
Right?
You got
Let's
the London
continue.
crew, nah?
Let's continue. Keep telling us where you guys are watching from and give us your ratings on ESR.
SHOX, we don't claim you anymore. You're Leeds, man.
Go fuck
We
yourself.
don't claim you anymore.
bro. We don't.
Sorry,
Hey, yo, chill with the swearing. Chill with the swearing. Chill with the swearing. We're on Facebook. Go ahead, Aslan.
Yeah,
good reason,
for
yeah,
me,
good
look,
reason.
ESR, look, you know, obviously he contributed to the second goal. I feel 8.5 is fully deserved. And, you know, as much as, you know, last season, we were utilizing more of our right-hand side, bringing in Smith Rowe and playing him on that left-hand side. There's a balance there when it comes to our attacks. And he initiates a lot of that attacking threat from that left. And in today's game, in a long time, I didn't see a lot of triangles before. Today I saw them. And he was involved in the majority of them. And yeah, you know, I've got to agree with Denz. He also put in his defensive duties, do you know what I mean? And so for me, 8.5 is a very fair rating. And look, his goal was a very tidy finish, man. So very impressed with his performance. And, you know, hope to see more of him in the coming games.
There you go. There you go. Unfortunately, Gunnar Express couldn't be here because he would have said ESR is clear of all those guys. But yeah, and Sahal wouldn't be here to talk about how we haven't seen enough about Ramsdale yet. We need to talk about Martinez still. But yeah, those guys.
And just one last thing. I mean,
let Laurie go after you.
Look, GX is not here, but I'm just gonna say, like, you know, for someone that didn't cost us a penny, yeah. He's doing a lot more better things than United's 00 agent who cost them an arm and a leg, who's rotting on the bench, innit?
True.
That's what I'm saying. So
true. 008 now they're calling him. But yeah, Uncle Laurie, take it away. Smith Rowe, you're the final one.
Yeah, for me, only because Gabriel and Ramsdale put in better performances. Our forward wise, he was definitely our best forward on the pitch today. Forward thinking player. So I think an 8.5 is fair for him. But very impressed with his work rate. He's definitely should be one that is knocking on that England door again in terms of something different to offer for them. And I'm not one of these people. I don't want to start debates of this one, that one, this one, and the third. This side man that you just brought in is someone that's been slandering Smith Rowe.
I need to hear this guy's shit. I need to hear his shit, you know, because this guy's been talking hella what.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So this guy that love to Abdullah, but this guy was trying to talk the most last night, yeah. So you take that
Where was that guy today?
No, you know we had to rest him and that. We got a bigger game against Sweden FC this week.
Sweden FC.
Man's not on all this. Let me finish my point. What I wanted to say is an 8.5. But one thing I don't like to do is compare our youngsters to other youngsters in other teams. What we should be doing is embracing and celebrating the fact that we've got all these youngsters coming through. And if Southgate,
you're ruining it.
If Southgate takes his finger out of his arse and they get to gel together, then who's to say that they can't start winning shit?
Okay, let me tell you something.
Where you're coming from, but we're gonna give Abdullah
One second.
Yeah,
Just before Abdullah goes, check this out. Arsenal fans insist future legend Emil Smith Rowe is way superior to Chelsea stars. And they're talking about
fucking mirror, man. It's the mirror.
Talking about Kai Havertz and Mason Mount.
Go do one. Nah, here's what I'll say though. Here's what I'm saying though, right? No. Hold on. Here's what I'm saying, right? Smith Rowe is techie with it. Smith Rowe's a baller.
He just cut.
No, Smith Rowe is Smith Rowe's techie with it. He's not a scrub. He's a baller. And I told
We gave him
everyone
8.5, by the way.
Yeah, give him 8.5. I'll probably give him a 9 still. But hey, do you know what it is, Gooners? I told you this for time. You see James Maddison, I told everyone for time, this guy's bare overrated. You see that conversation about Maddison, Matt, Grealish and Foden? Maddison should have not been nowhere near them debates. It's like when Liverpool fans was trying to say Jay Spearing should be with Gerrard, Lampard and Scholes, man.
What? Jay Spearing?
Oh, we're talking about here, man.
Madison, Jay Spearing, you know.
You literally compared Madison to Jay Spearing. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Okay, yo, let me just do this one quickly. Aubameyang, it was not his day today. He did not get a lot of service. Didn't really do much, but in my opinion, the whole team had a good performance. I'm gonna give him a 7 though. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's what Den gave him as well. Yeah. Den gave him a 7. Big up Den.
Okay, so yeah, so I gave him a 7. So let's just go through what ratings we gave all the players. Okay, so let's go through it. So we gave Ramsdale a 10. What's wrong with me saying that?
Leno again.
Yeah,
like,
that bad. Like, no. Forget about Leno. We gave Ramsdale a 10. Listen. We gave Ramsdale a 10. They gave Ramsdale a 10. We gave Tomiyasu an 8. They gave him 7.5. We gave Ben White an 8. They gave him 7.5. We gave Gabriel Magalhaes a 9.5. They gave him 8.5.
No, we didn't. We gave him a 10. Why did you change the score?
No. Bro, we gave him a 9.5 because we said we can't give two people 10s. Tavares got 7.5. Partey got 7. They gave him 7.5. We gave Lokonga 8. They gave him 7.5. We gave Lacazette an 8. They gave him 7. We gave Saka 8.5. Is that correct?
We didn't give Saka anything. We didn't even discuss
Saka 8.5.
We haven't even spoke about Saka.
We didn't even discuss Saka. No, we didn't discuss Saka, man.
Okay, so what did we give Saka?
I thought he was pretty much the poorest person on the field today, bro.
Okay, so what is Saka getting?
I don't disagree with the 7.
Saka's all right.
Okay,
I'm not saying he never done well. I'm just saying he was the worst player on the field today.
So do we downgrade him to a 7?
I don't disagree with a 7.
In the first place.
Right, who was better, him or
Okay,
Laka?
no, but what are you guys rating him then? 7s?
I'll say about a 7.
7.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
7.
we give him a 7.
7. Dan a 7 as well. Dan a 7 as well.
Okay, so we'll give him a 7, and they gave him a 7, and then we move on to the next one. We gave Smith Rowe 8.5. We gave Lacazette, we gave Aubameyang a 7, but I don't know why I put an 8. My apologies. So that's 7, and then so Saka and Aubameyang get the lowest ratings in 7s.
Yeah, I can't believe we've actually given a higher rate on every individual player over Arsenal. I can't believe that. Every single player.
It's because we're always pessimistic. Because we vote with emotion. They vote with
their ratings are fucked, like legit.
No, they have criteria. They have criteria.
And that's but their criteria fucked, bro. Simple as that.
I can't believe we gave higher than Arsenal, bro. This is mad. This is mad.
Cam,
but you know what? I don't
Cam,
trust them
what's
anyway,
Arteta?
so fuck 'em.
Cam, what's
Arteta's rating?
Let's
Abdullah, I'm gonna let you go. Bro.
You want to give me? You want
After
yes, I want you to do
it.
it.
Alright, go on. I'll say my piece then. So obviously,
You want me to
Arsenal
do
back.
All right.
Arsenal back. You're gonna go on a top 4 charge, especially with what's his name, with man like Frodo Baggins in charge of Man United. You know, so you'll be calm. So here's my thing. You see with Arsenal, right? Arsenal, they don't have any standout individual ballers who look like they're world class and all that. But here's what I'll say: you don't have to have world class players to be a good team. And what Arteta is doing right now is he's got you guys playing like a proper team. It's none of this individual BS. When it was years ago, when you had Van Persie and Cazorla and what's his name and Alexis Sanchez and all that. This is a team. This actually looks like a team where there's no individuals you're relying upon. Obviously, Smith Rowe, I didn't agree with him getting the number 10 because the 10 is worn by the best player to ever play in the Premier League, Dennis Bergkamp, and that's a fact. And for me,
my brother,
my guy,
I love this guy,
my guy.
Hey, yo, SHOX, give us your final say before we go.
Final state, excellent performance by the boys, man. Listen, yeah, we all know that right now in the position we are in, we can't predict anything that's going to happen in terms of moving Arsenal forward. However, we are all taking it game by game, as it's going on right now. Barring the Crystal Palace, all right, we're on track. I actually said that after the last international break, that we should be picking up maximum points. I don't expect us to, but I expect us to. And right now, barring the Crystal Palace, we've done that. So we move on to next week. Watford. Cool. We move.
We lost them.
I expect maximum points, but yeah, we move. Yeah.
So obviously, I'll just say, I'll give. I don't know if my team's moving Buki or someone else's team. Yeah. But I'll give Arteta's rating. Yeah, if Laurie wants me to give me a Arteta rating.
Stop calling him that. Stop calling him that. Don't you dare fucking call him Farteta. What's wrong with you?
Yo, people on Facebook. One second.
You can't give him praise and then turn around and call him Farteta. You're moving mad.
Yo, 1 second, guys. Stop arguing. Allow it. Listen, big up to everybody. I don't know who's connecting like that, but they disconnected now. Who was that? Okay.
Anyway,
long story short. 1 second. Long story short. People on Facebook, thank you. We do this show on a daily basis. You're missing out if you're only watching through Facebook. I need you guys to come subscribe on YouTube. So I'm gonna put the link in there right now. Do me a favor. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel on YouTube. As much as you guys are always on Facebook, don't forget, I'm the guy who's doing those links. I'm the guy that's doing the posts on Facebook with these other guys. So don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, come join us now. The link is there. Come subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and we're ending the video on Facebook. Now, big up to everybody on YouTube. I'm just gonna tell the guys to do their final post. Collin, you go next, and then Cam, you'll go after. Okay.
All right. See with this team, yeah. Going into the season, we thought this team is capable of getting in the top 6, right? We're 10 games in now. We're in the top 6. We're in that conversation for, dare I say it, Champions League football, right? We're in that conversation, right? I'm not saying we'll get it. What I'm saying is we're in that conversation, okay? Whether we get it or not, I don't know, but if you had offered any Arsenal fan 10 games in the top 6 and above Tottenham, they would have snapped your arm off for that. Yeah? So we have to be real in our criticism there. As for Arteta, listen, he's doing his thing right now. Whether it continues that way, that remains to be seen. But right now, all we can do, take it game by game. We move to Watford next week, and then we're off to the international break once again. And on the international breaks, right? I hate these one like monthly international breaks. Seriously, can they just fuck off now? Like, no, hate that. But you know what? We're doing our thing right now. And also, Tottenham, you're back where you belong now. You're back where you belong. You had your little stint under Pochettino. You sacked him, and now you're getting what you fucking deserve. Okay? So get back in your block.
Go where you came from.
Even when at home, Tottenham get battered. Even when at home. Even when at home.
Thank you guys. I have to end the video.
I have to get something in there, boys.
Guys, I have to end the video. And before I end the video, I want to get everyone's say. So SHOX had his say, Collin had his say, Cam, you go, and please do not interrupt when the rest of the guys are speaking afterwards. Go ahead, Cam.
So all I'm gonna say is, yeah, big up for Arteta for today. He got it right, but like I said, yeah, I need to say I just need him to. I need to see this intensity after 20 minutes stop. I don't want to see us stop after 20 minutes basically, because the intensity is. But after like I said earlier, the intensity drops. We're gonna get found out sooner or later, innit? But today, luckily, Ramsdale was on point. Obviously, the final word is big up everyone. Yeah. Big up Arteta today. Big up the Arsenal crew. And obviously, fuck Spurs. You're back where you belong, innit?
There you go. Aslan, before you go, I'm gonna let my guy Uncle Laurie go, and then you can close off the show. Uncle Laurie, go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm starting to see is consistency, and this time it doesn't look like a consistency where we went on this run last season that everyone was so fascinated about. So I'm seeing a different type of Arsenal. I'm seeing a different intensity. Like I said earlier in the show, we're looking more solid at the back, and I feel a lot more confident going into games than I did at the start of the season. And I'm not saying that we're back, but as Collin put it, we're definitely in that conversation to go for that top 4. We know 3 of them spots are taken. Who's to say that we can't get that last spot? You're
Aslan.
mute, Egal.
Aslan, take it away.
Yeah, I mean, look, a great away performance. Big up to everyone involved from the starting 11, the substitutions that made their appearance. Arteta, look, I give him stick when the time calls for it. I'll give him praise when the time calls for it. Credit where credit's due. The guy got the starting 11 right. The guy made his substitutions at the right time. Today he earned his wages as well as the players. So big up the lads. 2 goals, clean sheet, maximum 3 points, and yeah, Tottenham. What can I say, bro? Pigeon FC, Nando's FC, Cock on a Beach Ball FC. Yeah, the old corn today. Yeah, even though it was from another rivals, I would have preferred a boring 0-0. But hold your 3-piece chicken and chips with no sauce. Your dead food. Yeah, you'll always be on our shadow. Yeah, I don't want to ever hear that you have turned the corner and then all of a sudden you are the pride of North London. Yeah, you'll forever be in our shadows. Humble yourselves, keep quiet, and carry on being shit.
Tell him.
Shout out from the rooftops.
Hey, yo, people, we're out of here. Respect, love to all you guys. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. I'm going to start a new show starting tomorrow, starting Monday or tomorrow, depending on when I'm available. I'm going to be doing a match review show because, I have the Premier League prediction show. It's such a success that people have been asking for me to do a match review show. So I might start doing a Premier League review show. I'll get some of the regular Arsenal fans on because we can review games with more fun. But when it comes, but I'll try to get a panel that's kind of mixed with other fans also. But yeah, you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to everyone who's come out. All the boys here, plus Cam, of course. And guys, don't forget Monday, Cam's doing his show on Sarcasm City with SHOX and everybody else on Sarcasm City Gunner Talk. And my guy right here, Collin, has his channel. Collin, what's your channel called?
It's Much Arsenal, bro. We do watch-alongs of every fucking game. You get to see my live reactions for the whole thing. Sometimes I'm hostile, sometimes I'm over the moon. But ultimately, I don't really give a fuck as long as we end up winning games.
There you go. And right now, after this, I'm ending this video and I'm starting a Twitter space. So all the men come through. Let's go straight into Twitter. Have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. If you want the link to my Twitter, I'll put it in the chat right now. I need all you guys to come.
Fucking Gunners. Let's go.
I need you guys to support
the Gunners. Up the Gunners.
Right?
Just like
a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Get back in your box.
What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. EGTV, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button for me. And you know what? Subscribe while you're still here. And big up to everybody watching. Check out most of my content. I'll be throwing out more content every single day.